Hello guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new to this channel, you are welcome. If you are an old subscriber, you are welcome. Please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button if you've not, to get notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you. So these are the materials we'll be needing for this fascinator. This is crinoline. This is the big 5 inches width crinoline. This is scissors, Alice band, measuring tape, flower, needle and thread, and then my candle gum and my lighter that I will use for it. So you can use the electric one if you have light as your gum. So this is my hot glue gun. Now let's begin. Now these are the fascinators I cut out. This first one is about 15 inches, while this other one is about 13 inches, and the smallest one is 10 inches. So I'll just be cutting out that side that freed up. It will be 10 inches exactly. So the first longer one, 15 inches. So this is what I'll be doing. I'll be using my needle and thread, my thread particularly, to tie around the tip of this crinoline. Sorry, I didn't know my hand was going outside the video, but it's on the screen now. I hope you can see it. So I'll be tying the tip of this crinoline this way. So after tying, you make sure you tie it very well. What I just did was to remove a thread that came out. So I'm making sure I tie this properly. So when I'm done tying, I'll fold it this way. You can see the way I folded it. So I want to fold this other part to be sure that they are equal. So if they're not equal, I'll shift to the other side to make sure the both of them are equal. So that's the reason why I'm just doing this way. So now I'm sure they are equal. So the next thing to do is to fold this like this. You can see the way I'm just folding it. When I fold it, I'll use my needle and thread, my thread particularly, to tie this. I put my needle through the crinoline and I'm tying it this way. So when you're tying, make sure this is properly tied so that your crinoline doesn't fray out like that. You know, when you're using crinoline, you just need to be careful so that it doesn't fray out. So I've joined the other one to it this way. I hope you can see what I'm doing. So I repeated the same method. So I've gathered the tip together as well. So I'm joining it together this way. So I'll be tying it down as well this way for it to look like a bow. You can see the way I'm doing it. So you need to carefully do it and make sure you are doing it properly. So I'm folding it this way and tying it very well. You can see what I'm doing. Please watch closely so that when you're doing yours, you can do exactly what I am doing. So when I'm done, I use my needle and thread to pass through it this way and make sure I tie this very well. You need to be sure it is properly tied so that the crinoline doesn't fray off like that. So this is it. I'll repeat this to this other measurement of crinoline. So this is the last one that I'm doing now. So I'm just trying to show you how to tie up. So this is the way I normally tie it up before I round up. Make sure the thread is tied properly. Please, if you are doing yours, you can use matching color of thread. So put it together this way and use your needle and thread to tie it up properly. You can see I've joined the 3 crinolines together, and I want to make sure that they are properly tied. You can see the way I'm tying it. Please, when you are tying yours, make sure it is properly tied. And I told you that it's better you use a matching color of thread that is the same color with your crinoline. I'm just using black because I know how to maneuver my way and cover it up. So make sure you tie properly, very, very well. So hope you can see what I am doing here. There's nothing so difficult about this. It's just for you to be good at what you do, and it will come out neatly. So I'm just trying to use my needle and thread to tie up. Then I cut out with my scissors. So this is it. I'm done with this bow. So the next thing I'll be doing next is the base of this fascinator. So in doing the base, I'll be measuring out like I think 30 inches. So 30 inches is what I'll be using for this. You can see it on the screen, 30 inches. So when I measure out, I will cut out with my scissors. So I'll hold it down this way. You see the way I put it together, and I'm trying to bring out the thread from the both sides. So just join it together and try bringing out the thread. There is always a thread when you buy crinoline. So it's just a thread that I'm making use of. It's in every big crinoline that you buy. So I'm drawing the thread this way. So when you're drawing, you make sure you drag properly so that it will come together this way. So after that, you bring out this two this way. Make sure it is properly put together. Then when you bring it together, you bring together properly and use the thread to tie it. So I'm making sure this is tied properly. So I want to make sure I tie this very well. So you can as well tie yours properly the way you feel it can be tied and be very good. So I am still tying this, you can see. So when you are done, you cut out the excess thread. So with this, you can fold this way. and you arrange it properly the way you want it to be. So when you arrange it properly, it will stand and stay very well. So this is it. There is nothing so difficult about this. It's as simple as ABC. So what I'll do next is to attach my design on top of it. I'll use my gum, either my manual gum, my electric glue gun. If it's plugged, I can use it, or I use the manual one. I use it lighter. Then after putting it, I will still apply gum on this one. Then I'll use my flower to put on top of it. So what I'm just showing is a sample of how it is meant to be done. So now let's go to the practical aspect of it. So I'm using lighter because there is no light currently now. So this is my Alice band. So I applied gum on it, and I press it down to make sure it is applied properly. Please can use your needle and thread to sew as well after gumming so that it can stay properly. So when you're done, you get a fabric and cut to any shape you want. Apply your gum on it, then you can use it to cover up this. So this fabric, you can use poly material or any black thick material you want to use. So this is the fascinator and how it looks like. How do you see this fascinator? Whatever you feel about this fascinator, you can put in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Now this is how it looks like when you wear it on a manicure head. Thanks for watching. Bye.